And I've convinced Jane to enter Nelly into a couple of the show classes.
Stay up, sit, stay.
That Forestry Majors looks proper smart, doesn't it? So a big old Ponte Ergo here. There's a fair bit of work in getting one of those Highland cows ready.
First show all those years ago.
You're very proud, aren't you? So we're on the way up to the Mid Argyll Show, just off for breakfast at tea, like proper breakfast. That's the butcher's breakfast. Look at that. We've got haggis and sausage and bacon. All good local stuff. Why you want to stop at any other services, really, when heading north. So we're going to scram this, get back up on the motorway for another few hours, and get up to Argyll.
Here we are, Scotland. About halfway now up to the Argyll Show.
Yeah, sorry about the wind, but we're on our final leg now, across the water to the Mid Argyll Show. It's hellish scenery up here. We're taking a ferry across from Gurrock over to Hunter's Quay, I believe, and then we can make our way up past Loch Fyne and all the way round through Inbray, eventually up to the showground. So the whole journey from Cheshire's all the way up to Inbray, we're probably about 7 hours into it, but we've got a fair old drive through the mountains now. But beautiful scenery, all the motorway and all the grisly bit of journey's done. Hell of a long way to bring a cattle trailer though, so we're not going to be showing any livestock here, but we might have a surprise for you. Jane might enter in one of the sections of the competition up at the showground, so we're going to see whether we can get a late entry and whether we can come up here and conquer one of the competitions, which will be quite good fun to beat the jocks on their own ground, because we've been spending a fair bit of time going up and down to Murrayfield over the last few seasons, and we never come away with any silverware up there, so it's going to be great if we can go and take a bit of silverware at the Mid Argyll Show. So join us on the journey. Hope you enjoy this. If you do, please hit the like, subscribe, and we'll catch you up with the rest of the day. We've just come through Inverary. This is the road up to Loch Gilliphead, where the show's at. So I just thought I'd quick show you some of the, I mean, this is stunning countryside. Massive amount of Sitka spruce plantations across there. Hellish amount of timber. Beautiful pass through this glen. Just pulled up on a Forestry Commission track because James wants to walk the dog. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to carry on. I'm really excited. Like, dead nice to go to one of the Highland shows. We've not never been up to the Mid Argyll Show before, so really looking forward to seeing what it's all about. And I've convinced Jane to enter Nelly, Jane's dog, into a couple of the show classes, so this is going to be really funny. So we've got some serious stuff, pedigree section, and then a really fun class that she's going to enter as well. So we'll see a bit more of that in the video.
Stay up, sit, stay. What are we doing, Nels? Where are we?
So just arrived at the Mid Argyll Show. Just in the queue now with the other exhibitors. Got a few cattle trailers in front of us. Are you excited? Are you excited? Oh, Nelly's excited. Nelly's excited. Nelly. Nelly, you're a show dog. Nelly, we're going to a show. You can't bark at everybody. We're not going to win anything if you just bark at everyone, Nell. This is going to be great. I think I might bring the bull next year. It's a long way to drag a longhorn up here, isn't it? But I don't think there'll be many English longhorns in the class. But I'm guessing if we go head-to-head in horned cattle classes, then we're probably not going to beat a Highland, are we, up here? No. I don't think they're going to give an English longhorn a rosette over a Highland cow. Dog's not happy. I think it's good that we're trying showing Nelly at the Mid Argyll Show and not Crufts. We've come a long way. It was too far to bring the cows. So the wife's going to show a dog because we're up on holiday. Okay. And get a bit of the YouTube footage for the channel. Oh. So we're really looking forward to the day. Say hello, everybody. Caddis Limited. Yeah.
Right, okay.
First time up here. We're really looking forward to it.
Oh, good. I'm glad, but you still need to pay.
Oh, indeed. I wouldn't expect otherwise. Too far to bring any cattle.
What have you got? Just 2 adults?
2 adults and a child.
What kind of cattle have you got?
Longhorns.
Oh, lovely.
On the
Could give you a run for your money with our Highlands.
Indeed. You have a great day. So we're just registering now for the show. Jane's got all the details down. We're in classes number 5, 8 and 9. So that's the working and utility group and the dog that looks most like its owner. So, if you've not liked to subscribe so far, please do so. Really nice team up here at the Mid Argyll Show. There's a lovely little display of vintage tractors. That Forestry Majors looks proper smart, doesn't it? Old Fordson next to it, just oiled up. It's like it's working clothes and oiled. Beautiful turnout of tractors. Nephew George has got a major in the workshop. George, if you're watching this is what your tractor, you've got to aspire to for your tractor. That's proper tidy. I think we're so far north up here, like just getting parts and stuff must be really difficult. I mean, I know it's all part of the UK and we can get stuff delivered everywhere now, but it's pretty remote up here in Argyll, and to get hold of spares and bits, even paint and stuff, locally to match up with what you want, that's part of the challenge, I thought, of restoring these things. What's this? Look at that Broughton winch. There's a cracking old forestry winch on there. You pull on that. Enough field. We used to have enough field like that. Is that a, I don't know what model it is. Very similar to one we used to have. One tractor I wish I'd never sold, really. That's cracking. 165, that's a credit to its owner. Look at that. Tin work on that's beautiful. Don't know where she's from. But I guess you imagine back home in dairy country like that, so many of these tractors just rot out. That's in cracking condition. Don't know whether the tin work's original or not. Dead smart. Lovely David Brown. Someone's made a cracking job of that one. Look at wheels ring. That's proper smart, isn't it? Old David Brown Implomatic. How you doing, guys? Some lovely looking tractors. You all dead local? Must be the hardest job up here, must be getting parts for these things, isn't it? Aye, but up here though, like where we...
Well, you just got to sit there.
You got to wait a bit. When you're paying the postage, you make sure you order everything you need. L4 3000, that's smart. It's a bit older than that one we've got. We've got an old Ford in the shed that'll do up nice. So it's not a massive class up here, but some lovely looking tractors. I don't know whether they're all here or yet. Yeah, not. I think I do like that winch though. Drawcab's watching, that's the kind of thing that would really warm him up. He likes old Broughton winch. I think they used to have one on one of their tractors. I think it was on a Major that they used to have a Broughton winch. Trike, or Honda, the most dangerous thing on a farm.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, the most dangerous thing on the farm. We used to have one on my uncle's farm for a bit. Cousin nearly killed himself on it, absolutely lethal. Then it got, eventually after that it disappeared, but they're so easy to tip over. So a big old Ponte Ergo here. It takes me back to when we had our old Ozer 250, the forwarder. Never did get a harvester. We sold the Ozer now, but yeah, one day I really fancy having a harvester and a forwarder. I used to enjoy the old forwarder, it was good. We haven't quite got the work around our part of the world for it, but yeah, epic machines. Seeing here, these are knives that are delimbing. Then the feed rollers here, really aggressive. So they're pulling, digging into the bark and pulling the trunk through so that the knives can delimb. You've got a metering wheel on here so you know how far it's gone through. So it knows the length of the piece of timber and then can cut to length. You see the great big Oregon bar on there, harvester bar, be running on 404 chain. And that'll just come, whew, cut the tree off, feed it through the rollers, delimbing it, measuring the length as it goes, and then cutting it to length. And it also knows the diameter for when as the rollers come in, the feed rollers grip in, it'll know the diameter of the timber. So you might be taking saw log at one length, and then as you get into the tops or fencing material or rail size gear, as it gets into that small diameter timber, it'll cut to length at a different length, all preset on the computer. And also you can do that by species. So if you're in a mixed species block, you just press the button telling it what species you're just about to cut with the machine, and then it'll measure and put those at different lengths. So you can have a load of pre-programs into the machine for different species. I guess it's on Nokian tyres. Most of them seem to, are they? Forest Kings, yeah. Nokian seem to make all the tyres for these seriously thick plied tyres. Like valves, I don't know why I don't have this on tractors more. Like good protection on the valves. Our forwarding trailer's got protection like this. You know, when you get into like real nasty ground, it's dead easy to knock a valve off. We had one the other day when Paul was fencing, hit a bit of a stump. Next thing, snapped the valve off. We had to get the tyre fitters out to come put a new valve in. Why don't you put that on all tractor wheels? It's beyond me. Dead simple, just a little cup round there, just protecting your valves. Makes loads of sense. Like everywhere you look, it's well protected. Like big heavy belly plates, and on the bogies, just all rock hard. There's no dramas going over tree stumps. The steps are funky as well. So the steps to get up with the machine. When you get in and start the machine up, step automatically lifts up, folds buck up out of the way, all tipped up so you obviously don't knock it off. We need to get a harvester. It's pretty wet up here this year. You know, it's marginal conditions for an ice cream when you're having to get towed onto the field with a tractor. So it wouldn't be a Highland show without some Highland cows. These look smart. Always there's so much more work getting a Highland cow ready for a show than there is something like a Friesian or something down our part of the world. You know, little short-haired Ulston Friesian, give it a quick power wash, job's a good one. There's a fair bit of work in getting one of those Highland cows ready. There's definitely more work in getting something looking that clean and fluffy ready for a show.
Actually, ours, this is mine here, and we've literally just, they've come out of the field and we've just brushed them.
Give over.
Honest.
Give over.
Honest.
You've been hair drying and blow drying that all morning.
Dryer, honestly. I said I would have got one if I knew where to get one. We're actually novices. It's only our second show. We did our first show last week.
Ah. What, first ever show last week?
Yeah.
How did it go?
She won the black one.
Get on.
This one didn't come last week. We brought a different one.
Yeah.
But she misbehaved, so we didn't bring her this week.
Too far for us to drag a cattle trailer up here with and show some of the cattle. And there's no way they're going to give an English Longhorn any sort of rosette, are they, against a Highland cow? So it would be a completely futile journey. Some smart looking cattle here. Look at that. Look at the shape of those. Some fine looking stock. How are you boys?
Yeah, how you getting on?
Good, look, they look fine, don't they? You're spending more time on that bullock than my little one spends on his frizzy hairdo. All the teenagers have got this fluff hairdo now. I'll have to get him over later, you have to get some of that powder in him. Fine looking stock. You guys local?
No, from the Isle of Tyree.
Right, okay.
Bit of a commute.
How long does that take you to get across then?
It was 4 hours on a ferry and then about an hour.
Hell, bloody hell. So like all your stock then off the islands, and that's all, but do you ship it all together? Like, is it like...
I just cattle trailer.
No, like when you like finish stock, like, are you... A few farmers work together and fill a wagon, or...?
They fill lorries themselves.
Aye, fair dues. Oh, easy enough then. It always gets me like, I mean, I know it's not that cut off, but like anything you want, like we take it for granted down in Cheshire, you know, you order something or go in the machinery dealers and it's, you know, here today, broken today, fixed tomorrow, but you've got to be a bit more organised, haven't you, up here?
I'm patient, anyway.
Yes. Yeah, you learn patience, yeah. There's loads and loads of work goes into the showing, like just getting your cattle prepared, getting the shape, fed right, looking right, washed and ready, just looking tip top. Really smart. Got more cattle coming in now. Go have a look at some sheep. A lot of sheep here. So it's probably a bit easier with sheep, isn't it, for showing? I mean, there's a load of work in getting them clean and ready, and don't get me wrong, but a bit more easy to transport. You can bring a few with you a bit easier in the trailer. These are snazzy sheep. But they're a funky colour. They're some smart boys, aren't they?
Suffolk's, yeah.
So what's the crack with painting them yellow then?
It's just like make them show, like,
stand
out.
When did that start then?
I don't know, I think it'll be kind of... It'll be fairly new, I don't think it'll be too...
Yeah, it wasn't like a traditional ancient thing, was it?
I don't think so,
No. I mean, they do stand out.
Yeah. It's just if you stood them beside like a white sheep,
Yeah.
one catches your eye first, if you know what I mean.
So the one next to it is a Texel?
That's a Texel, yeah.
So do you think Texel Society are going to start painting theirs a different colour?
They sometimes do as well.
Do they?
Yeah.
What colour do they paint Texels?
Just whatever, everyone's got their own preference.
Oh, really?
Aye, yeah.
That's
Like,
snazzy.
everyone's got their own colour. If you look at that next pair of Suffolks, you see they've all got different colours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are Suffolks, and they just they dye the wool just to make them stand out against the other sheep, and they do look the part, don't they? So you're looking for like that breadth of loin, so width of loin where the chops are, and that great big muscle on the back end. So these tups are going to put that genetics through to whatever mix ewes that you use. So you might have other crossbred ewes. By putting those on, you're going to get that length and thickness and width of loin and that back end, because the shoulders, there's not much demand for shoulder meat in the UK. Those slow cut stewing steaks and stewing cuts and stewing joints and slow cut joints. So the shoulder's less important now. So you want most of the carcass in that back end, those prime cuts where the greatest value of the carcass is. So by buying really great stock like this, which, you know, great conformation and size, they'll put those genetics into your crossbreds. So it's building frantically now for the dog show. Everyone's getting a little bit excited. I can't believe how many dogs are here. They reckon they have about 140, 150 competing. Hello! How are you? Hello. Tension's really building in Team Caddy's camp. Jane's getting a little bit anxious. Dog's looking relaxed and chilled. That's mainly because Jane's got a pocket full of venison treats. So we're a lot calmer than we're anticipating here, Nellie. Nellie, sit. Nellie, sit. Sit. Look at that, that's almost obedient. The blue bag of treats there, that's the, I don't know whether that's contraband in these competitions or not, carrying bits of venison with you, but it's clearly working, keeping the dog's attention so far. Lovely little wire-haired Bizzler over there. We have had confirmation that has won a previous competition of Dog Most Like Its Owner, which is a bit of a stiff competition for Jane with the black hair, looking most like its dog, Border Terrier, a doodly thing. Oh, it must be a poodle, because it's a purebred only, so it can't be a doodle, it must be a poodle. Jane's got a soft spot for dashhounds. I think she'd look like a muppet if she's got a Doberman and a dashhound. That looks like you're trying too hard. If the grass is too long for the dashhound, it's got an unfair disadvantage. Lovely little cocker over there that's going round and round in circles. Bonkers. Jane's looking a little bit more nervous now. She realises that they've got to walk around in circles politely and nicely, and then they get called into the middle for further examination. Jane's looking very, very anxious. And Nellie's just really concerned with venison treats still. I think entering the wife in this dog show may backfire on me big time. I'm sure I'm going to be made to pay for this. So we've got a little digger competition here. We've got to pick up these rings. We've got to pick up these rings on the hook and put them onto this little T-bar. It's a little time competition.
So a really young wee girl there doing really well.
How was that?
228.
Or was that bad?
I don't think I would do it anyway.
So this is the class. Here she comes. Doberman dog. There's Nelly. Oh, very well behaved. There's Jane. It's like Barbara Woodhouse. So considering Jane didn't want to be in the dog show, she looks like she's taking it quite seriously now.
First show all those years ago.
The whippet just barked at the judge, nearly bit her.
The Kintyre was renowned for the quality.
Oh, Nellie's just enjoying the treats. Whippet's a nasty little thing. Teckle looks a bit unsure. Now it's Nellie's turn. She likes that. Nellie likes having a stroke. Oh yes, I could do this show thing. Look at that. Oh, the judge's having a proper little feel of her ears. Oh, Nellie, it's exciting. Let's have a look at your teeth. Ooh.
The teeth are quite good.
Oh, they're big for biting you with. Oh, Nellie likes that. Oh yes, having a little rub. It's time to go for a run. If Jane ends up in the main ring later on, it would be hilarious.
We're not staying that long.
If she wins. There we go. Judge is making a decision. They move this direction. First prize. Oh, it's going to look at the whippet. Oh, gutted. Gutted. The whippet nearly bit her hand off. I can't believe the whippet's got first prize. Second prize. Oh, no. Oh, we got Rosette. Look at that. Pipped to the post by an angry whippet. Oh, we got a little goodie bag. Well, time for another shindig, isn't it? We got a second prize. How good's that? How was your first dog show, babe? You enjoy it? You're very proud, aren't you? I can see you're very proud. You didn't want to do this, but you're very proud. What have you won? Oh, wow. You've won a pig's ear.
Pig's ear, a chicken spot.
Nelly.
Can't really tell what else.
Little bag of treat. So how's it feel to come to the Mid Argyll Show and take away second prize?